Another polarizing addition to this card, and everyone that has talked about it on the streams that I've done since last week has been shitting on it. I am the only one that is like praising the idea here. Gunther and Pat McAfee is official for Backlash. I need to know where you stand on this, Mr. Marceau. My logic is that I feel like this is the perfect use of Gunther right now, because I know he just lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Is going from the world title to Pat McAfee a demotion? Yes, but unless he was going back after the belt, which he wasn't going to win back immediately anyway, anything would be a demotion, first of all. Second of all, Pat McAfee is very over, and so it's going to mean something for him to beat him, or fucking beat him up, or squash him, or whatever. I feel like this is fine. Aside from Gunther disappearing for a while, I feel like this is the perfect use for Gunther, just to beat the shit out of Pat McAfee. And the match could honestly surprise a lot of people in terms of how fun it could be. I'm not saying it's going to be a 5-star classic, but I like the idea of this match. So where do you stand on it?
Yeah, I don't hate the match at all. I think a lot of people just don't like Pat McAfee, so they're instantly like, I hate this match. This is stupid. Gunther, da da da. But I mean, I think it's good. I mean, I don't have any issues with it. I know Pat usually goes away once college football starts. It's a decent amount of time away. It's not like I think he's going to be gone forever or gone for a decent amount of time. But like you said, I think McAfee's good enough in the ring. He could probably get some spots, get the clips that they want, him doing like the jump up on the top rope and a couple spots for him. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Gunther just kills him and we move on.
Yeah, I think it's a totally fine use of Gunther, and he can pick up a win here because, again, there's not many options for people that he could face and then, beat. Like AJ Styles, I don't think they should be doing Gunther and AJ right now. AJ just lost at WrestleMania. I think AJ should start winning matches soon. I don't really want him losing to Gunther, although I do want that match at some point. I mean, Jess had mentioned Cody and Gunther makes more sense than this garbage. But again, you're not thinking, though. There's no forethought there. If you do Cody and Gunther, which we just saw, by the way, a couple of months ago at Crown Jewel, which Cody fucking won, by the way, is Cody going to lose again? I mean, he could. You could do Cody and Gunther, but I think Cody benefits from disappearing for a while. He wasn't on Raw or SmackDown in the last couple of weeks. Since we saw him lose the championship, we have not seen Cody Rhodes. I think it's best for Cody Rhodes to go away for a while. So therefore, Cody and Gunther is not an option. Anyone that you suggest that Gunther should have faced instead, I will probably poo-poo on because it's not the right time for it.
I think this is, like I said, it's a first good feud after Mania. Yeah, it's a demotion in a sense, like he's not doing anything, but like there is a story there. Like he's mad that they're talking shit about him losing, that he tapped out. They did the whole "you tapped out" thing. Goes after Cole. Matt McAfee steps up for him. I mean, I feel like, how does this not make sense? Like people are like, this is terrible. It makes no sense. Like, how does it not make sense?
I mean, Pat McAfee has been the biggest Jey Uso cheerleader for how long now? And he's been on the table going like this, and Gunther's like threatened going after him. This has been like many months in the making. And again, if you don't like Pat McAfee, that's totally fine. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, he should be fucking world champion. Like, I'm not saying that, or this should main event the show. Pat McAfee has proven, and it's been a few years, I get it, but he has proven that he's done some stuff in the ring that has been quality shit. He had a great fucking, which I thought was terrible at the time, like going into it. When I'm thinking they're doing him and Adam Cole, who gives a shit? I mean, who gives a fuck about this? And then he went in there and had an awesome fucking match with Adam Cole. Then he was in War Games at one point. He had a match at Mania with Theory, which was good. The Corbin match was fine. I mean, he's had some, like a track record of having some decent matches. I don't know. I mean, becoming a dad now, I don't know if he's in the same shape that he was a few years ago, but he can go in there and get squashed. It's an easy win for Gunther, and then whoever saves Pat McAfee, that can be Gunther's next feud going forward after that. I just feel like it just makes sense. And Gunther, let's just put it this way, Gunther will be fine. It's okay. Like, he's not fucking buried. People think that he's getting buried because he's working with, I don't know, one of the most over people in the entire company that's not a wrestler. I mean, come on. I just feel like it makes sense.
I mean, more people can name Pat McAfee than they can probably name any other wrestler in the company. So,
I mean, the thing is, too, and again, I'm not discrediting the internet because I am part of said internet, but like, it's like Jey Uso. There's so many people on social media that fucking hate Jey and the fact that he's world champion. But you go to any of these shows, he's the most over guy on the show. You go to any show, Pat McAfee gets unanimously cheered every single time. That angle they did on Raw last week was awesome. I just feel like I get why people don't like it, again, because it's a waste of Gunther. Pat McAfee's trash. You hate his commentary. Okay, if you hate him, don't you want to see him get the shit kicked out of him then? I just feel like it makes, even from that standpoint.
No, I agree. No, I get it.
I don't know. That's just my opinion on that. Daniel said Cena is washed in ring-wise. Yes, he is, and he has been for quite some time now. That was pretty evident at WrestleMania. I am very worried about the Cena championship run. I think him winning the belt was the right call, but like his matches do worry me because he's not the same Cena of even 7 years ago. So I'm kind of worried about that. Johnny, that's where I draw the line. Jey Uso
Yeah, I
versus
saw his comment. Jey Uso for Pat. No, thank you.
I'm not going to
Like,
say
that's just,
that.
like, that's when you should jump the shark at that point.
You jump the shark at that point. Johnny also had a good question. Do you wish Cena and Edge could have had one more match? I say
Edge is
yes, but
they're both washed. No, thank you.
even if Edge was still there in 2025 in WWE.
He was washed before he left.
Alexis, also no fan of Cena's heel turn. She said, honestly, Cena's heel run has sucked so far. Mr. Marceau and Alexis, once again on the same page. He agrees, nodding his head. It's been a little bit, I think it's been good, but it could be so much better. When he's out there going like, I hate you people, like that's so forced. I feel like he's doing a parody of what he thinks a heel should be. When he gets serious and he's not like speaking like this, like he's in a fucking DC movie or something, I feel like it's better, in my opinion. And the matches also need to improve because that Mania match wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible, but he needs to do a better job with that for sure. Grunt said anything but a squash would be an insult in my opinion. Gunther going 50-50 with a part-time commentator is inexcusable. Do I think they should go 50-50? No. But I do think they can have a match and Pat McAfee fights back or he's resilient. If the match is over in 3 minutes, cool. But if it's over in 10 minutes because Gunther's taking his time beating the fuck out of him, and then Pat McAfee gets a couple hope spots in, and then Gunther squashes him anyway, that would also be an acceptable way to go, where I feel like that could make sense as well.
Yeah, no, I think, like you said, I think you kind of have to hit those spots that McAfee's good at. Like you said, like when he does like the leap to the top rope and does like the flip off, or he has to get some, like you said, some hope spots, a little shine. I mean,
Yeah.
He's not just going to go in there and get killed in a minute and we're going to move on.
I mean, you could,
you should get at least some hope spots. Like I said, some spots to like show a little bit, but like, I mean, Gunther just killing him in a minute, I'd be like, that's just a waste of time.